Hi, this is Dale O'Shields, pastor of Church of the Redeemer in Gaithersburg, Maryland. Thank you for joining us for devotional time today. So glad that you're a part of this. And we're talking this week about the power, the impact of hope in our lives. Hope is an amazing thing because hope will carry you through. It'll help you to persevere through things that can be challenging or difficult. It's that thing that gives you endurance inside your spirit. The Bible speaks of hope as the anchor of your soul. And we're talking about various circumstances in which we really do need to have hope. And I want to talk about hope in the face of maybe a long-standing project you're engaged in. Sometimes when you're just trying to get something done, it doesn't. The goals aren't always accomplished overnight. Sometimes the projects that we engage in or work that we do or things that we're called to do take some time, and often in the midst of that process we can grow weary, and that's when you need to lean into the hope of God to help you. And there's a story in the book of Nehemiah about Nehemiah being called to rebuild the walls of Jerusalem, and of course when he first arrives in the city he goes around and checks the walls out. And they're really, they're in a mess, they're in ruins, and the gates have all been burned. And so he rallies the people around and says, you know what, we've got to rebuild this thing. And people get all excited with the vision, and they get started in the process. But in the midst of it, what happens is they face some opposition, and of course it's wearying work, and there are people who are discouraging them in the process. And before long, as they're about in the middle of the project, everybody wants to quit. They're like, we can't do this anymore. And Nehemiah rises up and reminds them that God is going to help them complete it, that God is going to fight battles for them, that they can trust God to get them through, and they can hold on to their hope and know that this thing, although it may seem hard and long, they are going to make it through. And if you know the story of Nehemiah and the rebuilding of the wall, actually what happened miraculously is in 52 days and really less than 2 months, that wall was rebuilt. And the city of Jerusalem had protection again because they didn't give up hope. They didn't throw in the towel. They didn't quit. What I want to encourage you with today is this. Maybe you're in the middle of something that seems like it's never, ever going to get finished. Maybe it's a project you're working on. It could be a home renovation. It could be something you're trying to accomplish with your kids. It might be an educational goal that you're working toward. It might be a project at work that you're working on. It might be an area of your spiritual growth that you seem to be struggling with. I want you to grab hold in the midst of that moment that says quit and say, nope, not going to quit. I have hope that I am going to make it through. Just like the builders of the wall of Jerusalem believed and held on to hope and made it through, you can make it through too. Hold on to hope. You're going to make it.